Yo, what's good, man? It's your boy Wise, man. Um, I'm about to do this Miami versus Florida State preview. Um, like to give a shout out to Rick Era, Rick and Swag, all about the U83 college football vids. Lonzo 1219, the U family, man. Shout out to all of y'all. Definitely tuned in to y'all reviews. On the Duke game. And I saw one of the previews, I guess, college football vids did so far. I would like to start off by saying, fuck Florida State. Fuck them, bro. I don't care nothing about them. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck them. Excuse me. Um, I would like to say that I hope we fucking murder these dudes, but I'm just being real. It's a big rivalry game, even though I do think we're far superior to them this year. On paper, this game ain't about stats. So the one thing I won't do is talk stats because stats and scoring and yards and all of that shit is irrelevant. This is Malik's first game in an extremely hostile environment. We played well on the road against Duke. Duke ain't Doak Campbell. I'm just being real. And we haven't beaten them since Ja'Cory Harris beat them in Doak Campbell, you know what I'm saying, and what that was, '09, I believe. So, we due for a win, man. I'm going to just go ahead and break the game down, how I see it, based upon the potential matchups and everything, man. I definitely think that we'll just start with our offense, man. We need a fast start. And Malik can't afford to come out in the second half flat. Man, in the Duke game, he came out, he started fast, he was on fire, he was looking unstoppable. But like I told y'all, excuse me, Malik's going to be inconsistent. So, I expected the drop-offs, but with this game, we need a fast start because we on the road. We got so many young players, man, and we can't afford to be on the road in a hostile environment and get down in this game because it's going to be harder for us to make the push that we need to make in order to win. So Malik playing well is extremely important. But honestly, Mark Walton going to have a big game, in my opinion, man. He's going to dictate a lot. He's going to help Malik get more comfortable. I mean, I don't know if Malik was going to be rattled or not, but, I know Mark Walton, as long as he's healthy, he going to go in there with that killer mindset, and it's going to be what it's going to be. And we need to ride bro coattail, you know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real. Another big factor is Herndon. We need to use him, man. We need to make sure we use him this game, man. Like, I can't stress that enough. He didn't get enough looks in the Duke game. Part of that was Malik. Part of that was the play calling, man. Mark Richt just got to call a better game, in my opinion. He blamed the play calling on Malik against Toledo. He ain't got nobody to blame but himself for Duke because he called 6 pass plays in a row that resulted in 3 sacks, back to back to back to back. Like, why you calling 6 passing plays? Because this man 8 of 8, 9 of 9. Let's stick to what our identity is. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and that's why I don't understand. Like, he should have kept running Mark Walton the same way Travis Homer broke away, in the fourth quarter because they ran him up the middle and he broke. If he had just stayed consistent with the run up the middle and stopped trying to show Duke's D-line so much respect, Mark Walton would have probably ended up breaking 2 or 3 runs, but he was going away from it because he wasn't getting the yardage he wanted. This ain't Toledo or Bethune. Mark Walton's not going to average 9 yards a carry. 9, 10, 11, 13, 15. He's not averaging that many yards a carry. Give it to him, man. You got to understand how this works. We're playing better competition especially from a front 7 perspective. You got to learn how to grind that out, Mark Richt. You know what I'm saying? Give him the ball. 2-yard gain. Okay, cool. Come back. Give it to him again. 3-yard gain. Cool. Well, that puts us in third and manageable. You know what I'm saying? You really gotta understand what we doing, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he be understanding what be going on sometimes. I know he knows the game well and all, but he abandoned the run too fast last game, in my opinion. Um, the offensive line gotta fucking play better, man. I watched the game. I watched the tape and then I watched the tape again and then I watched most of the tape. The offensive line played fucking terrible against Duke for the most part. Rozier's three best passes, he was pressured and got hit on all three of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, the offensive line played fucking terrible. McDermott got killed. Oh, man. I didn't even notice he got killed as much till I saw Reek and Swag talk about it. I say, let me go back and watch the tape. He got fucking annihilated. He got killed. Donaldson got beat, but I'm not so much mad at Navon. You know, he's a freshman. Like, he's learning on the job. He's a real good kid. You know what I'm saying? And he's a good talent. But McDermott, that shit is not even acceptable, my G. You was out there getting smoked. Like, on some other shit, I'm like, damn, how you getting beat like this? Like, that shit was crazy. Excuse me. You got to play better, man. Florida State can't stop Armand Richards. He was fucking them up last year. He gonna fuck them up this year. Florida State DBs, some of them are pretty good, but they not like that. They was like, yeah, Florida State gonna have one of the top secondaries in the country. Them niggas been getting worked the whole fucking season. Fuck them niggas. None of them can cover Armand Richards. They ain't gonna be able to cover Barrios in the slot. And if they can't cover Langham one-on-one. And if we get Harley or Thomas in space against these motherfuckers and getting them the ball, man, that's a ball game. Fuck them, bro. Travis Homer, I expect him to have a really good game against these guys, man. Play Michael Irvin Jr., you know what I'm saying? Give him some snaps. They need to play that 3 tight end setup that I said with Herndon, Michael Irvin Jr. and Langham, or Herndon, Langham, and Cager. Like, you know, switch it up, man. Like, the Cager and Langham are some big dudes, man. But, you know, I expect great things from the offense, man. You know, they going to need to do what they do. As far as Florida State offense, you know, y'all beware, man. That freshman Blackman, he's real small or whatever, but he can run. But he throws a pretty damn good deep ball. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of them, some of them may complete it, but the ones he have completed, he's threw some dimes downfield. And just to be real, man, with how shaky our secondary is, Florida State got athletes at receiver, like the dude Tate, you know what I'm saying, that caught the touchdown pass. They got Gavin or whatever his name is, man. They got some dudes that can really make some plays. So we can't be out there half-stepping. Malik Young, you better get your head turned around. I see everybody talking about you our best corner, this, and that. I'm not going to even go to so far to say that, because my personal favorite corner that I've seen watching him, you know what I'm saying, in coverage, yes, he's giving up a few plays, is Bandy. Now, y'all know I'm high on Bandy, you know what I'm saying, but just in general, like, just really going back and watching the tape, as far as being there, making a tackle, making the play, having his head turned around, he's gotten beat a couple of times, but Bandy has played the best so far. Now, granted, Malik is on the field way much more than Bandy, so, you know, that could be, you know, a tribute to the fact that he's been, you know, more on point. But Malik, you need to get your head turned around this game, son. It's not that hard. It's not. I mean, you know, just from playing corner, helping, you know what I'm saying, coach, you know what I'm saying, you know, people with a technique at corner, it's not that hard. And if you're comfortable at that side of the field, wherever you are, it's not hard to get your head turned around and still be able to move. Because really, when you running, if you got this hand, if somebody running upfield this way, if you got this hand right here and you put it on their thigh, at no point can they really just get a full breakaway from you. Or vice versa. If you put this hand on the inside of their thigh, they can't get away anyway. So even if you're not turned around, if you got the hand there, as soon as you turn your head, it's a swat. If you come in the other way and you in your position right, and your arm is here right on the thigh, they can't come up through the catch or anything, and you don't hold them, but you just do what Marcus Trufant used to do. The little you put it here, you get the push off, and you go just make the play on the ball, man. I mean, that's some coaching stuff. I could teach y'all a little something, but that's a whole nother story, man. So I expect Malik to play pretty well, but they receivers can make plays. D Delaney, you stepped up from last game. I hope you don't get fucking smoked this game like usual, but I got faith in you, my G. Bandy gonna do his thing. I saw Reek and Swag talking about this, but this Florida State game, Manny Diaz got to stop that. I'm staying in a 4-3. I ain't bringing a nickel in. I'm going to put Red Wine or Jaquan Johnson 10 yards off the line over the receiver. That's not going to work. And if we get into the game and Manny Diaz doing that and we getting killed and he don't make the adjustment, I'm going to be highly upset because we shouldn't even be running our alignments like that anyway. That's not how you play, good football, man. I don't really know if Manny Diaz has a confidence issue with some of these guys, but it's real concerning, man, because this is just basic stuff. Has nothing to do with being a good coach. This is just common sense, basic stuff, matching up personnel, you know what I'm saying, based upon the personnel they have. And people need to realize, like, if they in a regular set with 2 receivers, a tight end, running back, fullback, or whatever, if they go to 4 receivers or 3 receivers, if they make any sub, we have the right to get a substitution in the game, and they cannot call Hut without letting us sub. Yeah, we have to get there in enough time, but they cannot make a substitution, and we're trying to sub, and they call Hut. That's illegal. So, I know the refs pay attention, but we got to understand that. If they put somebody new in the game, we got the right to sub. But if they don't, then we have to play with what we have, you know what I'm saying? And, stuff like that. But, Manny Diaz just got to do a better job of that, man. So I hope the secondary come to play. I think our linebackers and our front seven going to play well, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Pinkney. Shout out Quarterman, McLeod. Like, them boys going to do their thing. I think R.J. McIntosh probably going to be the player of the game on defense. That boy going to wreak havoc. It might be Chad Thomas, though, man. He probably played one of his best games as a Cane, man. He did his thing. As far as their defense, I'm not really concerned with them boys like that. I know they're going to make some plays and stuff like that on us, but that's standard, man. I've seen their defense get heated by NC State. You know what I'm saying? Had them boys shaking in their boots. I've seen Wake Forest get them to business. I'm not going to even name the Alabama game, but, like, these boys, they suspect. Their defense isn't bad, though. But they were supposed to be a top defense, in the nation or whatever, and that's not what they looking like, man. So hopefully we get them boys to fucking business. Man, put Jeff Thomas in the fucking game, bro. Put him in space. Just see what the kid can do. If he ain't got it, he ain't got it. But I'm pretty sure he got it. Put him in the game. Armand Richards is gonna fucking kill these dudes. That dude is elite. Like, it's so apparent how good he is. It's crazy. Do y'all realize that he's making NFL type catch? Like, he has NFL type footwork and route run. This shit crazy. Man, Armand Richards gonna eat on these bitch ass niggas, man. Fuck Florida State, man. That's just how I feel. I want to beat the shit out of them, like I said, but that rivalry factor gonna maybe even the game out some. But I still got us winning by 2 touchdowns, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just go ahead and go with the goddamn 34-20 prediction. 20, I think, is the most amount of points they score. I think they get a late touchdown or so, man. I think we stay in control most of the game. But both teams have athletes, and it's just gonna come down to who athletes play better, you know what I'm saying, composure-wise. So fuck the record, fuck the stats. This Miami, Florida State, man, we got to come in and handle fucking business. And as long as we handle business, we'll be fine. We're better than Florida State this year, like, no doubt about it. Even if they had Francois, we better than them. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully them boys come in and take care of business. I think Mark Walton's probably might have the best game of his career, man. But we going to see. I'm going to definitely do a review Leave your comments and everything, man. I appreciate the subscribers, man. One.